Hey everyone, welcome to Simply DIY. This is my next flip. It is a retro waterfall dresser. I can't wait to show you how it turns out. As you can see, this dresser was painted blue by the previous owners. They added some little scuff marks and replace some of the hardware, which I'm going to have to replace because these hinges are not original. I can tell because of this big gap in the door right here, so I'm going to need to find some new hinges that will work for this dresser. I also debated if I wanted to keep the original hardware. I always like to clean my furniture before I begin the prep work. It helps me to see if there's any problem areas and things I need to look out for. This dresser had a smoke odor that I would need to deal with. I'll show you how I do that later on in the video. I actually decided to remove the original hardware, so I removed the screws from the back using my drill, but this little piece was painted on. Sometimes paint can just act like glue. And so I grabbed a hammer and knocked these off and filled in the remaining holes with some wood filler. Have you ever used a carbide scraper to remove paint? If not, this is how it works. It doesn't remove all of the paint. I'll still need to use a sander, but it does remove enough of the paint to make the sanding process much easier. Using this scraper is simple. All you have to do is put one hand on the handle, the other on the black knob, apply some pressure, and pull back as you go across your piece of furniture. The scraper is great for flat surfaces, but I won't be able to use it on the curved parts of the dresser. Look at how great it worked on these drawer supports. I was able to scrape off almost all of the paint in just a few minutes. There are a variety of options when you're dealing with smells in furniture. Some people use vinegar, some people use lemon. My favorite thing to use is shellac, and this is the shellac that I use. It dries clear, it dries quickly, and it eliminates all smells. When applying the shellac, it's important to put it on all parts of the wood. So I took out the drawers and sprayed it on the bottom of the drawers, the sides, the back, the front, and all on the inside of the drawer as well. Once I had everything prepped and ready to go, I decided to apply the stain. I was going to use this Kona stain from Varathane. I applied it with a foam brush and then wiped it off with a clean cloth. I decided to paint the interior of the little cupboard black, so that part I was applying to stain. When staining, it's best to work in small sections. I put on some stain and then wipe it right off. And here is the dresser all stained, and guess what? I hated it. It just did not look the way I wanted it to look. It was very splotchy, and I could see all of the dresser's problem spots, and definitely did not look the way I wanted it to look. So I decided to go with plan B, which was painting the dresser. Wait until you see the color. What do you think? Not what you were expecting? Well, it wasn't what I was expecting either. I was kind of going for more of a kind of a brown color, and this kind of looks a little more mauve. And while the color is beautiful, it just wasn't right. So here is plan C. What do you think about this color? Finally, I found the right color for this dresser and I was ready to finish it up and get it staged. Here are the final photos. What do you think? Do you love it as much as I do?